This video is going to show you around Blackboard. So first of all, we are in the Intro to Reading and Study Skills course homepage. As a student, you can see here you have a Help and Resources tab. When you click on this, this is going to bring you to the Blackboard helpline. You can either call them or email them if you have questions specifically related to Blackboard. As you scroll down here, there is a folder called Blackboard How-Tos. When you click on this folder, there are going to be a ton of videos that you can watch telling you how to utilize Blackboard. So how to submit an assignment, how to take a test, how to check your grades, and so on. So if you're ever trying to do something in Blackboard and you don't know exactly how to do it, you go back to Help and Resources, you scroll down and you click on the How-To folder, and then you find the video for whatever it is you're trying to do. The next tab in Blackboard is going to be Announcements. Here, your instructor may send an announcement. Your announcements will be on your Blackboard homepage, and they will also be emailed to whatever email address you have listed in My FETC as your primary email address. You would have set this up when you did your student registration, so you may need to go back into My FETC and make your primary email address the one that you check the most often. Oftentimes when instructors need to cancel a class, they will do that through a Blackboard announcement and it will go to your email. It is a really good idea to check your email every day before you go to class. In case your class is canceled, then you know ahead of time and you don't have to drive to campus if there is a canceled class. If you need to get in contact with your instructor, you can click on the instructor contact info. Here you will have your instructor's email address. This is the easiest way to connect with an instructor because they can check their email wherever they are if they have a computer. You could also call them. The issue with calling an instructor is that an instructor may only be in the office 5 hours a week. So if you leave a voicemail on a Thursday and your instructor doesn't work on a Friday, you may not receive a phone call back until Monday or Tuesday. However, if you know your instructor is in the office, feel free to call. Otherwise, email is the best way to get in touch. If you lose your syllabus, you can click on the Syllabus tab and you will be directed to a PDF file of your course syllabus that you can either download and print or save somewhere so you have access to it. Your syllabus will be important because it will give you your course due dates. On the very last tab, you can see what is going to be done during class or in Blackboard, and then you can see what is your homework for the next week. So if it says in-class activities, these would be the things that you would need to do in class, or if you're in an online section, on your own. So I can see here if I was an online student, I would have to read chapters 2 and 3 in the textbook, and part of chapter 1 for the other Wes Moore, seeing that the other half of the chapter is down in the next week. And then I can see what my homework is. If you are trying to write a paper, you can click on the MLA, APA, and Plagiarism tab, and this will bring you to resources to use for creating a paper in the appropriate MLA format and style. If you ever have to take a test in the Testing Center at Fox Valley Tech, you can click on this link and it will bring you to the Testing Center webpage where you can see the hours for each testing center and additional information for that. If you are struggling in either this class or any of your other classes, you can click on the Student Success Info tab, and then once again, it will take you to a link that has a bunch of information on how to be a more successful student. So information on note-taking, on reading skills, on study skills, and so on. These are all here for you as a resource. Back in the Intro to Reading Blackboard shell, these tabs will become available to you as each week passes. So after you're done with week 1, then week 2 will open up. After you're done with week 2, week 3 will open up. You will notice that they will not be all open at once. They will only be open as the semester moves on. So one tab is open each week. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can click on Grades, and this will bring you to a page where you can look at all of your grades. You can see all of your grades. You can look on Graded, which will show you any grades that have already been submitted. You can click on Upcoming, and this will show you all of your assignments that will be coming up. And then you can click on Submitted to make sure that you have submitted the assignments that need to be submitted. Also, in your Blackboard page, you can email either everybody in the class or just the instructor. You can also email just through using your Fox Valley Tech email account or your Gmail page if you need to. Again, if you have any questions in Blackboard, you go to the Help and Resources tab. You can either call Blackboard or email your instructor.